a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I got another bomb episode for y'all. But before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Pass me around Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $Michael US. Also, check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, Michael T. Porter Music. My music will be up there. My music videos. Now I'll be covering all genres: hip hop, R&B, rock and roll, all your favorite artists, all my favorite artists. Also, check out my Michael T. Porter Skits and Stories channel. Acting. Keep the cameras rolling. I'll be telling some of the most intriguing stories, the most captivating stories, and displaying my acting skills. Also, sign up for the membership. Sign up, join. I got videos just for my members, exclusive VIP. I came across this story. I said, look at this shit here. Look at this mess right here. This is according to Law and Crime, if you guys want to check it out. Oh, Lord. Man who encased murdered boyfriend's body in concrete filled bathtub pleads guilty. This 23-year-old was messing with this old man. He was getting his back blown out by this old man. And then for some reason it went left. We're about to get into it. But he dumped the body into a bathtub and then poured cement, concrete all over him, got all over him. A 25-year-old man pleaded guilty to murdering his 73-year-old boyfriend and covering the body in a bathtub with concrete at a multi-million-dollar home in Hawaii. Prosecutors are recommending that Juan Tejeda Barron receive a 20-year prison sentence for killing his lover, Gary Ruby, in March 2022. Barron on Monday entered a guilty plea for second-degree murder, first-degree theft, and identity theft. Sentencing is scheduled for July 3rd. Ruby's brother called Honolulu police on March 7, 2022 to say he hadn't heard from Ruby in about 3 weeks. The brother said Gary had mentioned he had started dating a man much younger than him. Cops went to the home in an exclusive Hawaii Loa Ridge subdivision and found Barron outside. A probably cause arrest affidavit. Wait, a probable cause arrest. So they got him with a probable cause. The young dude, they got him with a probable cause. He claimed he had bought the house from Ruby 5 years ago, but property records said Ruby had actually bought the home in 2020. Cops also say Barron driving a 2020 Audi, for which records showed Ruby transferred ownership to Barron a month before the murder. So this old greasy pervert buying this young man cars, buying this young man, letting this young man stay in his home. That's what them old niggas be doing with them young boys. They taking them in their home, taking care of them. The next day, police entered the home and went inside the master bedroom where they saw a concrete-filled bathtub with coffee grounds on top. Now, why? What the fuck the purpose of coffee? Why they put coffee on there? As investigators began to dig through the coffee grounds, they noticed several insects. Cops removed the concrete to find Ruby's body at the bottom of the tub. The manner of death was determined to be a homicide. Authorities on March 9, 2022 arrested Barron in Anaheim, California, hiding in a crawl space of a bus heading to Mexico. In an interview with detectives, Barron allegedly said he became angry with Ruby when he told him he was HIV positive. Oh, that's why he killed him. So, oh yeah, you gonna have to get hurt. If somebody has a disease, I'm gonna change the title then. If somebody has a disease and they're not telling nobody and they sleeping with you, you're trusting them yeah, you got to get crushed because now I'm about to die too. Soon after he saw Ruby choking on food and instead of helping him, he placed a belt around Ruby's neck and strangled him. He then dragged Ruby to the bathroom and slit his wrist in order to make it look like a suicide, according to the affidavit. Barron found 2 bags of concrete and partially covered Ruby's body. Then Barron drove to Lowe's to buy 4 more bags of concrete to fully cover the body. Barron put the coffee grounds on top to conceal the smell of decomposition. He later said that the true motive for the murder was so he could fraudulently obtain Ruby's 2020 Audi valued at 63,000, and his home, which Ruby bought for 2.2 million. Despite the confession and the physical evidence, the case was not without drama. Barron's attorney, Miles Brenner, filed a motion to dismiss the case where he accused prosecutors of misconduct after a deputy prosecutor on the case shared crime scene photos during public seminars about elder abuse. The deputy prosecutor was fired. As part of the plea agreement, the defense agreed to drop the uh, prosecutorial misconduct motion. Barron has overstayed his visa and will be deported to his native Colombia country following his release from prison. So he got to do 20 years and then he will be out. 20 years and then he'll be gone. There's so many things wrong with this story. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 gemstones culture commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Let me tell y'all something. First off, this man has no morals. He has no class. And talking about the young man, first off, you involving in abomination acts, right? You sleeping with this old man because you so fucking lazy. You don't want to go get a job. Now he's not even from here. He's from Colombia, and he came to the U.S. just to be a mooch. He didn't come here to work. That's what all Americans are saying. These people don't come over here to work. They come over here to finesse. Not all of them are good people. Hell, not all Americans are good people. So how the fuck illegals, every last one of them are good people? That's what the media would like to us to believe, right? They're like all of us to believe that they're all good people. And nobody's good all the time. No nation of people, all their people is good. Try again. Their governments ain't good. The people ain't good. So he came over here just to get his back blown out by an old man. He sold his soul to the devil for an Audi. So his soul cost, the home was worth 2.2 million. The Audi was 63. So we'll say 2.3 million. So he sold his soul for 2.3 million. The old man, he wanted the old man's Audi and the old man's home, and he's willing to give up his butt for it. Now here's the thing. It never said in this article that he was angry that the old man gave him HIV. That's the reason to murk somebody. Uh it seemed like he wasn't even bothered that the old man he was sleeping with had HIV. Whether you sleeping with a you're hetero, homo, anytime you trust somebody and they do something like that to you, that's absolutely foul. If you're in a committed relationship, now if you're just dating, that's a different case. If people just dating, y'all just fooling around, booty call. But even then, you got to protect yourself. Wear a condom. Please wear a condom. I don't know where all these diseases popping up again because the diseases were calming down. All of the diseases are starting to upkeep. And I'm gonna touch on one more thing. I'm gonna get back to this story. I never believed the statistics talking about black people are always as black people are the stupidest. That black people are black men are the most irresponsible. Black men are the most violent. Look at all the statistics. Everybody's violent. How can you say in 2024 black people are the only ones that are violent? Black people are the only one getting STDs. I never believed those statistics. Well, you got to think who's writing the statistics, who's doing the research. They didn't ask. Nobody came to me and asked, "Do I have anything?" Nobody came knocking on our door asking us what we have. So there's the millions of people they didn't test. I know they didn't test. These people just throwing facts out there. These people just throw facts out there about black people all the damn time. Even when we're little, black people are most likely to get heart disease. Black people are most likely to get high blood pressure. Black people are most likely to go to prison because we're violent, ignorant fucking monkeys. This is the narrative of black people in America. This is why illegals and immigrants, when they come over here, they think they better than us. Africans, Latinos, Asians, they all come over here because just like how we see how they talk about us, the entire world sees how they view black folk. So I never believed those STD statistics. Everybody's fucking. Everybody is fucking. Illegals are getting it on. Americans are getting it on. Some of the Americans are sleeping with the illegals. Hey, get it how you live. So white people humping, all ethnic groups are humping, but only black people have it. Here's the thing. If only black people are contributing to most of the numbers in AIDS and STDs and all this stuff, Black men are sleeping with everybody. That would mean that other cultures would be getting it at a high rate because white women love black men. Asian women love black men. Latino women love black women. I know that they have a certain disdain for us. I know they hate on the surface. It looks like they can't stand. They love us. They just got to put up their guard. Everybody's having sex with black men. That would mean that other cultures should be catching it at a high rate. Make that make sense? I never believed it. But back to this story. He caught HIV from this old man, and now he will only do 20 years. And then after he serves 20 years, he will be back in his hometown. Here's the thing. He's going to get deported. I feel he should get deported now. What is the point of keeping this man over here? What is the point of keeping this man over here? I don't want my tax dollars paying for this food. Let Colombia pay for him. He shouldn't have been over here eating. He's coming on a visa, but he doesn't even work. Sleeping with an old man because you so freaking lazy. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna drop some gems on y'all. Sometimes in life, we gotta take shortcuts. But most of the time, I want to say 90% of the times, 90% of those times, them shortcuts get you messed up in the long run. Those shortcuts will get you messed up in the long run. Short, long, short, long. Shortcuts mess up in the long run. Let me tell y'all something. Just work hard. There's no reason to sell your butt to an old greasy pervert. To sell it to anybody. Especially if you're a man. Women are different. If you're a man, you got to get the bag. How low? This is more than his homosexuality. He's just a piece of trash man as a man. No morals, no codes. This nigga won't go get a job. This nigga won't put himself in a position to get himself some money. Are you going to school? Are you learning a trade? Are you getting with some people, financial advisors that can help you get you some money without working? That's the goal, to make money while you're not working. Show you how to open up a franchise. This man rather just sit around, came all the way from Colombia just to sleep with an old man that gave him HIV. Now you in jail. This man here, we have a lot of people in this world that are just miserable souls, just bums, right? Just bums, don't want nothing. And here's the thing, you can be a bum, but be a bum on your own time. Be a bum on your own merits. Now, when you see a brother like me shining, you see a brother like me that's taking over shit, you see a brother like me, I'm completely focused. That's when they start. These are the same people that will hate on you because you're elevating. This nigga came all the way from Colombia just to get his back blown out by an old man instead of getting a damn job, getting right with God and getting a damn job, being a boss, bossing up. Every man gonna have to own something. Even if you work for a corporation, you can put some money to a side, open up a franchise. There's so many ways to make money. It's just getting started. There's a lot of men, I think they're just giving up on themselves. They've given up on God. And this is why I said this is hell on earth. Right now, this is hell on earth. That's why the beautiful moments, heaven, we got to have that. That's why heaven are beautiful moments. First child, like I say, graduations, getting married, getting a promotion, open up a business. Right now, it's limbo. There's more hell than heaven here. There's a lot of disturbed people. There's a lot of messed up people walking around here. There's a lot of messed up people. This man has been, I mean, only 25, and this dude is a pervert. That's why I say most men that are into that lifestyle, they like younger men. I don't hang around them. You can't hang around them. If you're a heterosexual man, the worlds don't mix. The corals and the morals and the codes, their codes and morals are completely different from a heterosexual man. So this is not surprising that a 73-year-old man is going after, he's damn near a child. That's like his grandson. He's 20. The old man's 73. The young man's 25. So he's like you sleeping with your grandson. They're creeps. They're perverts. There's a lot of creepy ass people in this world. That's what I say, when you walk outside that door, man, especially men and women, shit. A lot of women buying a lot of guns. I'll be looking on YouTube like, God damn, girls strapped up like that. Girls at the shooting range. Girls got Glocks. Girls got Berettas. Girls got the popular gun I see with girls is Taurus. Girls love them Taurus. Yeah, they getting it in because when you walk outside that door, you know what I mean? They've been telling women that they're independent. That's another problem too. So they're independent, making their own money. They're buying guns. The women are headstrong. They're the leaders, quote unquote leaders of their own household because they can't follow no man. But everybody got guns now. You got to keep you. You have to keep you something, a knife, something, because there are perverts. There's a lot of people with perverted minds, perverted intentions. Our government filled with perverts. Local, state, and federal. All these people are perverts, creeps. They'll lock a black man up. They'll lock a black man up trying to get some money. No violence was involved in the crime. Just trying to get some money. Just trying to get some money. Get your nigga ass back there in that penitentiary. Get your black ass back there in jail. We're gonna put you in a position where you have to fight for your freedom. We're gonna put you in a position where you have to fight for your damn freedom. Your children need you. Your wife needs you, or your girlfriend. Your family needs you. But let a man, not just a black man, well, primarily black men, but men in general, let a black man try to get some money without the federal government knowing. Your ass got to go. Let somebody snitch on you. Find out that you made 500. You've been making $500,000 a year under the table without the U.S. knowing. You're gone. Go touch a kid. You be out 18 months, 12 months. Probably I've seen a lot of cases 6 months and you out. California just released thousands of chomos. California has released thousands of chomos. Let you go be affiliated with the gang. No violence. You just hustling. You trying to get out the struggle. Get your black ass in that penitentiary. Take your ass to Pelican Bay. Take your ass to San Quentin. New Folsom. Folsom. Get your ass back there. Trying to get some money? We just trying to get paid, bro. We can't live like this. The price going up. No, 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 no. See. Chomos have always got a slap on the wrist. They have always gotten a slap on the wrist. So both of these men have no morals. Both of these men have no codes. This man is lazy. 25-year-old, he's lazy. His mind's already messed up. And first off, the nigga's old too. So the dad's just lazy. He's lost. No morals. No codes. He's attached from God. I mean, this man is probably the 25-year-old, the one that killed that old man. He's just the worst of the worst. We got to be careful. In order to be great, you got to make great decisions. And this was not a great decision. This was not a great decision to be lazy. That is not a good decision to be lazy. It's not a good decision to kill your 73-year-old boyfriend and then cover his ass up with concrete. That's not a great decision. And then pour coffee on it to cover the smell. That's not a great decision either. Men have to own something. That's just what it is. You have to put in that work. You have to go through those trials and tribulations. You have to go through the turmoil. Men, there ain't no way around it. You have to get it together. Always remember, the world is against you, especially in these days. Even before I was born, I want to say it started, I would say 60s, somewhere in the 60s, late 50s, 60s. They've been putting pressure on American men, especially black men. They're trying to feminize men. They trying to detach men from God, lock a nigga up. That's the goal. Keep your ass broke and keep your ass locked up so you can't fight against the system. So you don't have the means and resources to make changes, to make real positive changes. They don't want changes. They want things the way they are because they're able to get richer and richer and oppress us. That's just what it is. So I have no optimism about any damn government. I have no optimism about most people because most people, something wrong with them. Now, there's a lot of good people in the world. There's a lot of terrible people too. So you just got to do your best to maneuver through the jungle. This man is the worst of the worst. Both of them, really. This man's lazy. He don't want nothing. He'll rather let an old greasy man fill on him instead of getting a goddamn job. Then you end up murking him. Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about men who don't want anything in life, who feel entitled? 250, capital G. I'm gone.